Good afternoon, Mr. Gonzalez. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Good. My name is Kira Anderson, and I'm an occupational therapy student at Texas Women's University.
That sounds like a good school.
It's great, okay? Today what we are going to do is go through an occupational therapy assessment called the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure, otherwise known as COPM. Okay, this is not a real assessment, so we're not really doing intervention with you. What you're doing is allowing me to practice giving assessments out in the field of occupational therapy. Is that okay with you?
So you're not charging me?
No, I'm not charging you.
Perfect.
Okay, good. So that's okay with you that we do this practice assessment?
I think so.
Wonderful, okay?
I do acknowledge you can.
So we use the COPM, okay, to identify problem areas in your occupational performance. Do you know what I mean when I say the word occupation?
I do not.
Okay, so occupation is not just the job that you go to every day, but occupation is everything that encompasses your daily life, okay? So you look at self-care, right? Brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, putting on shirts, that's considered an occupation. Okay, you look at leisure activities, going outside, playing with your friends, okay? Reading a book, those are occupations as well, okay? Occupations is anything that you do on a given day, okay? Otherwise known as the skills for daily living, okay? So the COPM, what it does is we're looking at your performance, and you are going to rate your performance in these areas and see if there are any problems, any imbalances in your life, okay? And through rating your performance and your satisfaction in these areas, what we do is we're able to hone in on those problem areas and develop goals based on those problem areas and try to improve them. And then what we do with the COPM is we would reassess you a period of time later based on those goals that we made together, client-centered goals, right? And see if there's any improvement in your performance areas.
Okay.
Okay. So the three areas that the COPM looks at is self-care, productivity, and leisure. Okay? All right. So Mr. Gonzalez, it seems like you're telling me that there are difficulties in at work as far as managing your responsibilities. Can you give me some more information in regards to that?
Sometimes I feel that I have to balance faculty meetings I have to attend while still developing lectures, and sometimes the balance of the two, one overtakes the other, and so I have to take my work home, which impacts family time.
Okay, so that's got to be difficult, right? So maybe if you were able to manage your time a little more wisely at work, there would be less work that you had to take home.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Gonzalez, you were also noting on when we went through some of the other subcategories of the COPM, you're also noting that you seem to not be very satisfied with your social outlets and your social time. Can you expand on that a little bit more for me?
Well, sometimes with things I have to take home, it sometimes takes time during the weekends. Therefore, I have little time to go out with friends or